you see the fear of letting go hold people back from getting what they want?
This is a big topic for me. Coming out of your comfort zone, it's like huge, huge, huge topic. And when I start the conversation, I always share a quote, and it's if you want something you haven't yet gotten, you're going to have to do something you haven't yet done. Right. So, of course, I want to acknowledge that doing something new always feels uncomfortable, no doubt, for everybody, for me, for you, for everyone that you're looking around in the world. It always feels uncomfortable, right? No one's like trying something new for the first time with no level of discomfort. Like, evolutionarily speaking, the way that we've developed, our body wants to keep us in a place of comfort, right? So I think it's helpful to know that, like, it's not your fault. You're not doing anything wrong. It's kind of just like biologically how we're wired, right? It's the same reason that, like, eating junk food is easier than deciding not to. It's like a biology thing. But just because something is our biology doesn't mean that we don't have the power of choice to override it. And so I always think it's helpful to understand where something is coming from so that it has less power over you. I really find that, like, human beings are the most amazing animals because we have the power to feel this discomfort and still at the very same time make an intentional decision that serves us, even if it's uncomfortable. The fear of letting go is really also another form of staying comfortable, right? Like holding on to patterns, even ones that don't serve us, give us some form of comfort, right? Because it's familiar. That's why we resort to bad habits in times of stress, right? Things like biting nails, like maybe eating a chocolate bar, which I'm personally very guilty of. But I think really coming back and remembering that quote when you're in that moment, if you want something you haven't yet gotten, you're going to have to do something you haven't yet done. Because whatever we're facing in that moment of discomfort, there's always like a bigger picture there, right? It's always about like why you're taking this action, what you want to bring into your life, what you want to experience while you're taking this action.